Good morning, children, and welcome to our science class. Did you remember our lesson? Yes, we discussed about heat and transfer of heat. In the last session, we studied about the process like conduction and convection. Let me ask two questions to you. How does the heat travel through air? In which direction does the smoke go? Today, at first, let us find out the answers for these questions. Children, listen here. The air near the heat sources gets hot and rises up. The hot air rises up. At that time, the air particles from the side and above moves down and take its own place. Then this movement of air particles continues till the whole air gets heated. Here we can see cyclic movement of air particles like the heat transfer through water. When we heating water, there also we noticed the movement of water molecules in a cyclic manner. Here also we can see the circular movement of air particles till the whole air particles gets heated. Okay. To prove this, the transfer of heat through air, let us do one activity. For that, we have to take a candle and light a candle. Keep one hand above the flame and one hand at the side. Do you feel hot? Both the hands equally? If not, find out which hand feels hotter and why. When we are doing this activity, we can notice that towards the top, the air gets heated by the process of convection. Therefore, the hand above the flame feels hot. The air in the sides, there will not take place any transferring by means of convection. So, the air doesn't feel hot as much as the air above the flame. Children, while keeping hand, be careful. Keep the hand at a safe distance. Otherwise, our hand gets burnt. Okay. By doing this activity, very clearly we can find out the movement of air particles up and also the cold air from the sides towards the heat sources. Again they are moving up. Like that, there is a cyclic movement of particles we can feel. Okay. Children, the people living in coastal areas experience an interesting phenomenon. We also experienced many times. Can you say which is that feeling? Yes, the feeling of cool breeze. That means sea breeze and land breeze. During daytime, land get heated faster than water. Because of that, the air above the land gets hot and rises up. At that time, the cold air above the sea move towards land and take its place. The hot air above the land move towards sea to complete the cycle. This movement of cold air from sea to land during the day is called as sea breeze. Did you like to have the sea breeze? Yes, we all are interested. Children, during the daytime, land gets heated faster than water. Because of that, the air above the land is warm and they rises up. At that time, the cold air from the sea moves towards land. Then we can see the movement of cold air and hot air in a cyclic manner. This movement of cold air from the sea to land is called as sea breeze. To receive the sea breeze during the daytime, the windows of the houses in coastal areas may face towards sea. Next time, when you're going to beach, you have to observe how the buildings are constructed, where the windows of the houses are facing. Okay. But at night, the processes just reversed. We know that land heated faster and cooling also faster. But water is heating slowly, cools also slowly. Therefore, at night, the air above the sea hotter than air above the land. So, the hot air above the sea rises up. At the same time, the cold air above the land moves towards the sea. This movement of cold air from the land to sea is called land breeze. Children, at night, the land cools faster, but sea is cooling slowly. Because of that, the hot air above the sea moves up. At that time, the cold air from the land coming towards the sea. This movement of cold air from land to sea is called land breeze. During daytime, sea breeze. During night time, land breeze. Okay. Did you get this? Students, movement of cold air from sea to land is called sea breeze. The movement of cold air from land to sea is called land breeze. Sea breeze take place at day, but land breeze take place during night. Did you follow? Okay.
Dear students, now we can see a video of sea breeze and land breeze.
Sea breeze and land breeze. Let's study an interesting phenomena, sea breeze and land breeze. Sea breeze. During the day, the land gets heated faster than the water. The air over the land becomes hotter and rises up. The cooler air from the sea rushes in towards the land to take its place. The warm air from the land moves towards the sea to complete the cycle. The air from the sea is called the sea breeze. Land breeze. At night, there is no sunlight, so it is exactly the reverse. The land cools down faster than the sea, so the warm air above the sea rises up, while the cool air from the land rushes towards the sea. This is called the land breeze.
When we go out in the sun, we feel warm. Students, how does the heat from the sun reach us? There is no scope for transfer of heat from sun to us by the process of conduction or convection, because there is no such medium in most part of the space between earth and sun. Then how does the heat transfer from sun to us? Children, there is another way of transfer of heat, that is called radiation. The transfer of heat through radiation doesn't require any form of medium. Radiation may take place with the presence of or without the presence of medium. When we sit in front of a room heater, we feel hot because of the heat transfer by means of radiation. When we remove any utensil or vessel from the flame, after some time the utensil becomes cool because the heat from the vessel transfers into the surrounding by the process of radiation. Our body too gives heat to the surroundings and receives heat from the surroundings by the process of radiation. And now we discussed 3 types of heat transfer. One is conduction. Through solids, liquids and gases also conduction may take place, but in solids it take place very fast compared to liquids and gases. Next we discussed convection, that mainly take place through liquids and gases. The third one is radiation. Radiation doesn't require any form of medium. It may take place with the presence of medium or without. Okay. Children, all hot objects radiate heat. This heat falls on some objects. A part of it reflected, a part absorbed and a part may be transmitted. The temperature of the body increases due to the absorbed part of heat. Now, we can say the answer why we an umbrella when we go out in the sun. Because the umbrella can absorb most part of the heat falls on them. So we feel comfortable under an umbrella. Okay, now I am asking one question to you. The kind of clothes we use in winter and summer. Usually, we people preferring light or white colored clothes during summer. Whereas in winter, we preferring dark colored clothes. Why? This is because the white or light colored clothes or surfaces can transmit and reflect most of the heat falls on them. That is why we feel very cool while wearing light and white colored dresses during summer. When we use dark colored clothes, these dark surfaces can absorb most part of the heat falls on them. They absorbing more and reflecting very less. Because of that, we feel warm while wearing such dresses during winter season. There is one activity given in our textbook. Let us discuss about that. Okay. More than these type of dresses, we already studied about woolen clothes. Woolen clothes keep us warm during winter. Woolen clothes are poor conductor of heat. Moreover, there is air spaces between the woolen fibers. As we know that air is poor conductor of heat, so it doesn't allow the transmission of heat from our body to the surrounding. So we feel warm. Because of that, we are very comfortable while using woolen clothes during cold seasons. Okay. Children, today we discussed about transfer of heat through air, the process of radiation, and the type of dresses we selecting as per the season, and what are the reasons. Okay, so this is the time to wind up today's session. See you again in the next class. Thank you.